This is the audio for Hanging Fire and Translating Grandfather's House selection test. Number 1. In Hanging Fire, where is the speaker's mother? At a dance party? At a school contest? Behind a closed door? In the baby's nursery? Number 2. In Hanging Fire, what does the speaker think about? Choose 3. Dying, vacation, her sister, failing a test, wearing braces, the boy she likes. Number 3. In Translating Grandfather's House, what has the speaker most likely been asked to do? Draw a picture of a relative's house? Draw a picture of a made-up house? Draw a picture of a favorite movie? Draw a picture of a city building. Number 4. Why does the speaker, in Translating Grandfather's House, draw a second picture? The first picture makes him homesick. He can't think of a title for the first picture. The teacher thinks that he didn't follow directions. He decides that his first picture has incorrect details. Number 5. If you watch the sunset on the horizon, which of the following must be true? Base your answer on the meaning of the horizon. You are observing the sun setting over a body of water. The sun is setting exactly when you thought it would. The sunset is so bright that you cannot look at it for long. You are seeing the sun at the boundary between the earth and the sky. Number 6. When are awakenings most likely to happen? At the end of naps? In times of sickness? At moments of great joy? Or in times of intense stress? Number 7. What is the most likely meaning of beaming in the following sentence? Beaming, Marcus accepted the trophy, gave the principal a high five, and waved in triumph to the cheering crowd. Wondering what was happening? Giving a bright smile? Feeling unworthy? Or looking angry? Part A. What is the best way to describe the speaker in Hanging Fire? Hopeful, determined, lonely and overwhelmed, enthusiastic and outspoken. Part B. Which quotation from the poem best supports the answer to Part A? The boy I cannot live without still sucks his thumb in secret. I have to learn how to dance in time for the next party. There's nothing I want to do, and too much that has to be done. I should have been on the math team. My marks were better than his. Number 9, Part A. In Translating Grandfather's House, where is the house in the speaker's first picture? In a hot, dusty place? In a crowded, noisy place? In a beautiful place with rich soil? In a distant place with imaginary people? Part B. Which quotation from the poem best supports the answer to Part A? Rows of lemon and mango, trees frame the courtyard. The shadow of a palomino gallops on the lip of the horizon. She was born there, right there on the second floor. Classmates finish drawings of New York City, housing projects on Navy Street. Number 10. Which detail from Translating Grandfather's House most clearly shows that the speaker's memories are real? Memories, once certain as rivets, become confused. The roof Oscar Harton tumbled from one hot Tuesday, with wild grass rising from sidewalk cracks like widows. Beaming, the teacher scrawls an A+ in the corner. Why is Hanging Fire considered a lyric poem? It tells a true story about the poet. It's a poem that can easily be set to music. It shares facts about the life of a modern-day teenager. It presents a focused, powerful impression of its speaker. Number 12. Why is it appropriate to refer to Translating Grandfather's House as a narrative poem? It has a plot and other traditional story elements. Its main character is similar to the reader. Its language sounds musical at times. It has a realistic setting. Number 13, Part A. In Hanging Fire, the lines "and Mama's in the bedroom with the door closed" are repeated. How does the repetition serve the purpose of a lyric poem? It furthers the plot of the poem. It hides the poet's powerful feelings. It creates a vivid and constant impression. It emphasizes the mother as a strong character. Part B. What does this repetition reveal about the poem's speaker? It reveals her true talent. It emphasizes her loneliness. It shows how young she really is. It shows how shallow her worries are. Number 14. How does this passage from Translating Grandfather's House help tell a story? The teacher says, "The house is from some Zorro movie I've seen." "Ask my mom," I protest. "She was born there, right there on the second floor." Crossing her arms, she moves on. It wraps up the plot. It solves the problem. It reveals the conflict. It establishes the setting. Number 15. Which statement presents a main way in which Hanging Fire and Translating Grandfather's House are similar in theme? Both poems focus on the absence of a caring mother. Both poems focus on the frustration of a teenager's life. Both poems focus on the fears that people have about their future. Both poems focus on the difference between imaginary and reality. Number 16. The etymology or word origin of graduation can be traced back to the Latin word gradus, meaning step or grade. Based on that information, choose the most likely meaning of this comment in Hanging Fire. Suppose I die before graduation. The speaker wonders whether anyone will remember her after she dies. The speaker wants to get good grades in her classes at school. The speaker fears that she may never progress in her life. The speaker feels sure that she will die soon. Number 17. The etymology of scrawl may come from the Middle English word scrawlin, meaning spreading out one's arms and legs. Based on the information, choose the most likely meaning of this comment in Translating Grandfather's House. Beaming, the teacher scrawls an A+ in the corner. The teacher is happy to give the speaker the highest grade. The teacher is careless and sloppy in writing the grade. The teacher thinks carefully before writing the grade. The teacher stands stiffly as she writes the grade. Number 18. Which of the following quotations from Translating Grandfather's House contains the clearest example of figurative language? Rows of lemon and mango, trees frame the courtyard. Crossing her arms as she moves on. I draw one too, with wild grass rising from the sidewalk cracks like widows. Beaming, the teacher scrawls an A+ in the corner. Number 19. The speaker of Hanging Fire begins by saying, "I am 14 and my skin has betrayed me." What does the choice of betrayed most likely indicate about the personality of the speaker? She does not trust people. She feels that life wants to trouble her. She cannot understand why she has problems. She wishes that she were something other than human. Number 20. In translating Grandfather's House, the speaker says that his teacher takes his second drawing and tapes it to the green blackboard. To the green blackboard. Notice that the author makes the choice to describe the blackboard as green. What does choosing and repeating the word green most likely indicate about the speaker's situation? Like the green blackboard, the art assignment requires creative use of color. Like the green blackboard, his teacher wants her students to use their imagination. Like the green blackboard, the creation of the drawing is part of his school activity. Like the green blackboard, his teacher's reaction does not make sense to the speaker. Okay, when you are finished, you can go back through. If you need anything repeated, just ask. Check over your answers before hitting submit, and you can turn it in. Thanks.